Well, we're on. Right in the middle of taking your drink.
Oh, well.
Wait a few minutes for some other people to join us.
Can you? How do you see? You don't. Never mind.
Do what?
Never mind. I'm talking to myself. Come on. Harley has to sit up here in my lap. Brett wants up here too, but he's not getting up here. You can't get up here either right now. Sorry. Brett, quit.
Got Dana Underwood is watching on Facebook.
Hi. Hi, Diane. Is it Diane? I can't say that far.
See that far. Diana.
Diana. Hi, Diana. Quit, Rhett. All the dogs decide they want to come sit with us right now. Poppy, sit. You're going to have to get in the middle. No,
Poppy,
ma'am.
down.
Down. I get so jealous.
Welcome to our world.
Go lay down. We're just going to give it a little bit and see who all comes on. You see him? The new puppy is attacking me over here.
We got a few more joined on Facebook or on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. A couple more. It's Thursday.
Yep, January 26th.
Is it 26th?
Yep.
Yes, the 26th. I can't keep up with the dates at all.
So what you got you want to talk about tonight?
Well, we got a couple things we need to cover.
You want to tell them about the new additions?
We got fainting goats. We got a mama and a baby. The baby was a week old on Monday, and she is absolutely precious. So we and then our goat Phoebe had 2 little doelings yesterday. So I'm really excited about that. I've been playing with babies all day. So lots of babies.
She really wanted to catch them being born.
Yes.
And that she went down and checked on them and went back out a little while later, and there they were.
Yeah, and she wasn't even in labor. She was showing no signs of being in labor. So I was aggravated, but we still got one more that's pregnant. So, and she's due any day too. So I keep running out there and checking on her. So.
But yeah, we've got one that she is mostly white with a couple of black spots.
And brown. She's got some brown spots on her too.
Well, their mother is brown, Phoebe.
Yeah. And then the little one is solid black with a white stripe. He looks like Pepe Le Pew. She looks like Pepe Le Pew, so I named her Pepe. Yes, Pepe's a boy, but she is adorable. So really cute.
Jessica says, bring them on the video.
No, that's the
That's wow. They're cute, but they're also really high strung. They would be bouncing off furniture.
Yeah. I hadn't brought them in yet either. So Mama keeps them good and warm. I was afraid they were going to get cold, but their big tote keeps them really warm. So
Chestnut Hills.
Hey, Nick and Zoe. I hope so. I hope we got it figured out. I hadn't done StreamYard yet. That I don't have figured out, but I got them both going. So we'll have to get with y'all and get y'all to show us everything.
We really wanted to do the countdown, but that's a little over our head right now.
You two quit. These dogs have laid around all day till 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, we stole their seats, so.
Yeah, we are. The dogs have their own couch, love seat. And that's where they lay, so they stay out of ours. We were just talking about the new babies. We got 3 new babies. We was it Sunday? Yeah.
Yes.
Sunday we picked up a mama fainting goat and her baby and added them, and then our goat delivered yesterday, and then our other doe is due any day. So we should have a couple more babies hopefully by the weekend. So
Bruno's the daddy.
Yeah, they all of ours have blue eyes. All the babies do. So there's one from Chestnut Hills.
Thank you.
Yes,
We're
thank
glad
you.
to have y'all.
Yes.
Zoe and Nick's been a great help to us
Yes.
throughout all this. We can't thank them enough.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and happy birthday, Zoe.
That's right. She's 26.
19.
Oh, me.
That's I always say I'm 19.
Andy, where are you from? Good day. I bet it's Australia.
I'm afraid they're going to knock this thing over. So we've got Rhett in the house right now. I like 19, but 26 is close. I always say I'm 19 and I'm celebrating however many years anniversary.
See, Australia.
Australia. That's cool.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Honestly, about all I know about Australia is Crocodile Dundee. Or I learned from Crocodile Dundee. How about that?
Yeah.
I know it's an island. And there's Aborigines.
I don't know. I've never been anywhere outside the United States, so.
Something about boomerangs. Other than that, I'm lost.
Yeah. So we got a couple different things going on. So we are still working on the new garden spot. Yeah, it's covered in pine trees. So Alan over here is cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting to get all these pine trees out. So that's taking us a while, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Your mother said hello on Facebook.
Oh, Mama's on Facebook. I think your mama is too.
Yeah, my mother is too. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Nana.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We lost. Okay, we're back.
Well, it's hooked to the Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
See, we just got Wi-Fi too. So, like where we live, we've never had Wi-Fi ever. So we always had to run off of a mobile hotspot off of our phones. And since Verizon did that thing where you can get that box, we went and got it, and it's been great. So we can actually live stream now. So, because out here they don't run anything out here.
We had to pipe sunlight in twice a week.
But we've got a couple things going on. The new garden spot is a big deal for us because last year our garden just was not in a good area. So we are.
It was bad.
It was bad. Now it really produced, but
yeah, it produced
well,
tomatoes in August.
Yes, we had tomatoes in August. Going into September, actually, we was still pulling tomatoes.
No, that was the first red one we got was in August.
Yeah. Y'all have fun. Make him spoil you.
Robin and Keith Tingle is watching on Facebook.
Hello, Miss Robin and Keith. We're doing a new vegetable garden. It will be 5 times bigger than what our last year garden is.
At least.
So, we got enough last year for us to eat, but not enough for me to can and put up. So that is our plan this year. That's why we wanted to do the bigger area. So we halved the playpen where the mamas and the babies stay. And so half of that will be the new garden spot. So he, he got a new toy, a new tractor. So he is getting it cleaned up.
Trying to get it where we can get something in there.
Yeah. Hey, Steven. I watched your chicken video today. But yeah, and then we got a little excitement, I guess, or some good news. Like the Lord has showed us such favor that we are building a barn. So it's gonna be just a pole barn. It's gonna be nothing major, just something simple. Because we're having a bad problem with coyotes, and I'm having to lock all the mamas and babies in separate pens up right now. So that's why we are going to build this, because each of them will have a 10 by 10 area to be locked up at night. So, and then we'll have somewhere to store their hay and stuff too. So it's
nothing big, because
yeah.
we don't have the room for
we don't have anything big. So it's going to be just a small pole barn. So, but we're tickled. So we're tickled over it. So I know they will be too, because all of them's in dog kennels.
Steve and I agree.
Well, yeah, we've been working on. They were actually yesterday morning. They were standing in our driveway.
Well, one was across the road.
But they're brave because they're coming close. We've had a couple of guys that came last weekend, and to scout and see if they could, find out where they were at and stuff. And they didn't have any luck. The neighbor's dogs kept barking at them, so they run them all off. So was one of our things that we were doing to see what we can do about them, and just no luck. So we got to do something, because they're getting brave. Rhett, we can't even leave Rhett outside because they killed my mother's dog. So, and she had a big German Shepherd, and they killed her. So so Rhett just stays in for right now, because one of the goats and the babies in his kennel. So because we've never had a problem like this with coyotes. So the mamas and the babies, they just always came in and out of their dog kennels. We didn't lock them up at night, but now we're having to. So because they jumped our fence and got in our pasture, in October, November. So we
got to do something.
Yeah.
We had some acquaintances come by, and they are looking into solving the problem for us.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to put it, solving the problem. Yeah.
They can see better at night than I can. And that's when we seem to have the most problems is at night. We have seen, Wendy saw a white one.
Yes, it was white. So something I've never seen.
Right outside our pasture, we have a neighbor that took a picture of a game camera.
Of a black one.
It wasn't somebody's house dog or yard dog. This was actually a black coyote.
Yeah, and the white one was too. And I thought at first that it was just somebody's dog. And then when it turned, I could tell that it was a coyote, and it had another coyote walked up with it. And so then I knew it was a coyote, because it had a gray black looking one with it. And I run them off because I didn't have anything on me in the pasture. It was like 9:30 in the morning. I would have never thought they would be out. But it's just concerning that they're that close and coming out, early in the morning like that. So they're getting brave. It's scary because the kids are always out playing. So, and then the neighbors' kids are always out. So I've called everybody and said, please do not let your kids walk up and down by themselves. So I don't want them to knock this over. Come here, Rhett. Rhett, come here. I'll show y'all how big he's gotten. Come here. Golly. Come here. He's a baby. Big old baby now. Looky there. I know, right? He this is Rhett. So in a couple, is it 2 weeks we get?
Yes.
In 2 weeks we go pick up his girlfriend.
Scarlet.
So I have a Rhett and a Scarlet. And he's just about big enough that he can stay in the pasture. So I just don't want to take any chances with him right now. So, but he's pretty big.
You're right, Stephen. The other morning when I heard the coyotes close, I went out to investigate, and Bo brayed, and then they shut up. I didn't hear them again, and I didn't see them. So he is a great deterrent.
Yeah, the fence that they actually got into was a different fence that was locked off, and it's where the mamas and the babies are, but they wasn't anybody in there at that time because it's when we had them all together. So we knew that they could jump that fence. That's why I've been keeping the babies locked up tight. So I'm not even letting them out during the day right now.
Andy got the going with the wind reference.
Yeah, we came up with a lot of different names. We actually wanted Johnny and June Cash Carter because we're huge Carter Cash. We are huge Johnny Cash fans, and we already have a Cash. So I didn't really care for Johnny for him. He didn't look like a Johnny to me. So I wanted Tate and Kaya, but he wouldn't let me.
I wanted Bonnie and Clyde.
But Just Dig It Farms has Clyde, and they're going to do Bonnie. So we didn't want to go with that either. So it was Rhett and Scarlet. So, and then it sort of, we named them after Farmer Rhett. So
Farmer Rhett's a hoot, guys.
Oh, yes, he is.
He is so funny.
He's adorable.
Wendy mentioned Just Dig It Farms, Tracy and Jean. If y'all haven't checked their channel out, that's somebody you need to check out too. She is...
Oh, she's so knowledgeable.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing
what she knows. I'm going to pick her brain before long. I'm going to go. I get to sit down with her, and she's actually going to interview me for In Her Boots season 2. So all of that is set up for the interview and everything. So I'll be on season 2 of In Her Boots, and what else we got going on? We got Antiques in the Garden at Petals of the Past. We are excited because we've been invited to do the meet and greet this year with them. So that's exciting.
Really exciting.
Yes.
It's very humbling to be a part of something that a year ago we went to meet Jason and Brooke at Cog Hill.
Yeah, and then we got to meet Tracy and Jean.
Right. And we got to meet Jean's mom and dad.
Yes. And it just felt like we had known them forever. Like, it's hard to explain. It's just a God thing, but it's like we knew them forever. They kept looking at us and we kept looking at them like, do we know y'all from somewhere? So it just sort of worked out.
And we also met Cattywampus when we were there.
Mm-hmm.
And we met Perry Hill.
Perry Hill.
Denise and
Danette. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if it's not.
Who else did we meet? Head was there.
We met Jacqueline and Zach and Eleanor.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for Eleanor and JC to meet.
Yes.
They haven't got to meet yet. So they have a love for chickens, both of them.
And we got to meet.
I don't know if you've never been to Petals of the Past. This nursery is
amazing.
Yeah, it's probably the best nursery I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of them. But y'all, it's
a free event. I'm not sure this year. Last year you had to get tickets. It was free, but they just needed a head count of how many people they're expecting. But there's going to be vendors there, food trucks. There's going to be people selling antiques and handmade wares.
Yeah. We're not doing a booth selling. We're not going to sell. Now we will at the one that's in September. We'll be there in September also. So,
but if you've never been, like I said, it's a free event, but bring some cash because you're going to probably leave there with some plants.
Yes, I'm already saving because I know what I want. And it's almost time to start seeds. So I've got to get my order put into Hoss so I can get all my stuff started. So I was hoping to have a little bit of a bigger of a greenhouse this year, but we'll just make do with what the little one that we have. So
that's fine for now.
Yeah, it'll work. So I'm just hoping our strawberries stay good. We'd already planted all of our strawberries for next year when the cold spurt come through, and I just hope that it didn't lose them.
The cold we got killed everything. It killed our Tom multiplying onions.
That's what I was afraid of.
Zach had give us.
Quit.
It killed our strawberries. It killed our ryegrass.
It killed everything. And we lost two chickens. So we sorry y'all, these dogs. We lost our little Silky, the one that we called Squirt. She just got pneumonia and just could not pull out of it. And then we lost one of our Buff Orpington big roosters. He got frostbite horribly, and he got pneumonia and died too. And even taking antibiotics, it just wasn't working. So
if you had a weak animal in your flock, they couldn't stand it. There was really nothing we could do. We put heat lamps on everything. It was just so cold. Crazy Lizzie's is on. Hi guys. Yeah, we stood in line with y'all.
Yeah, sure did.
An hour.
I thought it was longer than an hour.
Okay.
I felt like more than an hour to me, but
time flies.
They said some people waited 3 hours in line. So
I think they're changing things up this year. I heard Jason and Brooke talk about they were doing something different because or time limits or I don't know.
So people wasn't standing so long.
Right.
So
I know when we stood there was an older couple way behind us that they just couldn't stand it, and they were going to have to leave. And Brooke and Jason is some generally really good people. When they found out that those people were going to have to leave, Brooke stepped out and walked over and spoke to them before they had to leave. So I mean, they're just really good people. Everybody that we've met
are awesome people.
Are just awesome people.
Yeah.
You see them on this and you watch them, and it's when you meet them in person, it's the same people you watched. It's not like movie stars that you see out of Hollywood that you like them and then you see them in the news where they've done some crazy something. These people are generally good people. They're really sweet.
And I love that everybody supports everybody. Like, it don't matter that they have a channel and we have a channel. We support them and they support us.
Yeah.
So.
And we are newborns.
Yeah, we're newbies.
Oh my goodness.
We're almost at 200 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. It's free.
And hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. But people don't realize that it helps us when you subscribe and you watch our videos.
Well, first it tells us what you like. We can put one video out and we get a lot of likes and comments and stuff, and it gives us a direction to go in of what y'all like for content. So, if you see something that you don't like, give us a thumbs down. I'm not scared. Mom didn't raise no punk.
Well, I know like lately it's been a lot of just the animals. And yes, the animals are our babies. But no, we are a working farm. I'm putting in an order for Cornish crosses because we're going to butcher our own chickens this year. I'm not doing pigs ever again. just let you know. I'll just go buy a pig and have it slaughtered.
Not unless we really we were not set up for pigs.
Yeah.
It seems like we're on this is a common thing happening to us. It's we get animals and then we're like, crap, we're not ready for them yet.
But so it won't be long and you'll see more of the garden being done, and we've got to get all these stumps out. We're doing that a little bit at a time, and I just pray that we are able to finish it before the season and have the new garden spot ready. So if not, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to my grandparents' old garden spot and plant there for this year. But hopefully we'll have it done. If not, it'll be ready for the fall, for our fall garden. So
crazy Lizzie. Yeah, there was ants.
Yes, I forgot about that. Ants. Yeah, standing in the ant bed. Yeah. It's like my grandkids the other day. One steps in the ant bed and just stood there, like, they're biting him, and he's just standing there, like, move. Y'all get to see JC a lot, but you don't get to see the other ones.
The other 5.
3 of them live in Huntsville, so we don't get to see them near as much as we would love to. And then one of them is usually gone with his dad a good bit, and the other one is he's little, so he's hard for me to handle right now, because he's a busybody. He's a big kid, and he's big boy. So I just can't pick him up or handle him too much. But now he's gotten a little older. He's 2.5, so he comes and he can keep up with me in the yard and stuff now. So you'll see him. Well, you've seen him before, Beckett. You'll see him a little more, So. Is it
Denise's?
Yes, Denise's grandson is Beckett too.
From Perry Hill Farms.
Yeah, he is Beckett James, and ours is James Beckett. So. And then our new grandbaby will be here. Quit. Our new grandbaby will be here. Well, they're supposed to induce her on the 8th, but she's not going to make it. 4th kid, and he's already dropped. So she's not going to make it.
She's miserable.
Yeah. So JC has got an older brother, a younger brother, and then another brother on the way. So she's the only girl. So when they found out the new one was a boy, she said, "What am I going to do, Nana? I'm the only girl." I said, "You just come live with Nana and Papa." Our mom and daddy wouldn't like that too much.
Our mama's on, so.
Yeah. I bet JC's watching us, JC and Xander. So, but y'all, this summer, hopefully you'll get to meet all the grandkids. I'm hoping that all of them are here, some for the summer. So
not
hopefully.
All at the same time.
Yeah, I can handle them. He can't.
She's got to get on to the dog.
Quit. Go on. You can keep talking.
Nobody comes to see me.
He has to have me, huh? We, our poor rabbit. Some people have asked about him, and he's still kicking, but he is getting worse. So it's about time to make a decision for him. So he, his left side is paralyzed, and he has a spot right between his eyes, and you can actually feel it. And the vet said, as long as he's pulling himself around and he's eating, just keep feeding him animal crackers and let him live his best life. But when he gets to the point that he can't pull himself around good, he said, then you're going to make a decision. And I'm afraid that we're almost at a point to make a decision with him. So I hate it too, because he actually came to us from Michigan as a rescue bunny. The girl that brought him to me said he was just not in a good situation, and brought him to us. And he is a spoiled baby.
What if we got this not spoiled except me?
No, you're spoiled. He's spoiled. Big time. So he was spoiled before I got him. That's his mama's fault. You'll get a phone call when we get off.
Yeah,
I know. Hang on, I'll get Bo. We shaved him today, though.
No, he's so pitiful looking.
He is pitiful. He's pulling all of his hair out because he's stressed. And so I shaved him down a little bit. He's an Angora. He is beautiful when he's in full, but bless his heart, he just don't feel too good. So, yeah. He's got beautiful blue eyes. But we also noticed outside that his spots on his brain, his eyes starting to come out, bug out a little more. So it's bad as I hate to, it's almost time. He's a good bunny.
It's that's one of the downsides to farm life is the animals that you really get attached to is the ones that leave you way too soon.
We need another dog.
Like we need a hole in the head.
Rhett usually does not stay in. He is an outside dog, but the way these coyotes are, I just can't chance it. So he's been hanging out in the house with us. So he stays out in the pasture during the day, and he will be the dog for the mamas and the babies. He's going to guard them because you can't leave Bo with babies. He will hurt them.
Yeah, he got Houdini after Houdini was born. Somehow Houdini got over there with him, and Wendy caught him, had him by the leg.
Mm-hmm. He was dragging him, and Houdini was 10 weeks old, I think. So
luckily, he didn't hurt him, and I'm not sure that he was trying. I think if he was trying to hurt him, he would have.
Yeah, he comes. The big fence runs through the middle by the pasture or the playpen, and you can see the babies. And so when the babies come out of their little house to play, he goes over there and he starts braying. And he brays like the whole time they're out. And I picked one up today and carried it over there to let him. And he just kept nudging it with his nose. And he's just like the most loving thing, but he will hurt them. Like he tried to hurt Rhett when we first got him. It's a jealousy thing. He's really jealous of anything that I'm petting or paying attention to and not him. So Harley can't even go in the pasture because he just does not like Harley at all. Does he, bud? We've already been on 30 minutes. It don't seem like it, does it?
Time flies.
Well, there's Denise. We were just talking about you.
Yes, it is.
We was talking about your grandbaby. That we have a Beckett too. I can't see comments on it, I don't guess. Y'all, we're still trying to figure all of this out. So
it's there. It's there.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking about antiques in the garden that we would be there and y'all would be there and all of us. So we're excited. And we're going to try to come to, is it Keeper of the Old Ways?
Down in, is it?
Mobile, or not Mobile, Dothan, Foley area. I think we're going to try to come that weekend if we can. So we're going to do our best, hopefully. He's been working so much till it's hard to get anything done. Well, that's the reason we haven't been doing lives every week, because some weeks he's gone. He's not even here. So, but now that we have Wi-Fi and stuff, hopefully we can, even if he's gone, we can split the channel. So.
Yes, it is September 9th. I think that's right, Andy. I am saying that right. It is Andy.
Yeah, it's Andy. Okay. Sorry. We're getting old and we can't read real well anymore. We have to like get right there at it. With glasses. If I ain't got my glasses on, I ain't reading nothing. at all.
What was it that we went to in Milton?
It was the Homesteaders meet and greet conference. And then, that's the other one at Petals of the Past in September. This is Keeper of the Old Ways, and it's March 31st and April 1st. And
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Perry Hills is part of it, and I'm not sure who else. So, I don't think they have a YouTube channel that's.
Let me pull it up.
That's doing it. So, Homestead Prepper is what she goes by on Facebook. So I'm not really sure. So, but that.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm.
Keeper. Yes, it's March. Thank you, Stephen. Yes. Are y'all going to that? We're going to try to. I really want to. So, I just hadn't ordered tickets yet because I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to go. Oh, no, Andy, you're good. But there is 2 at Petals of the Past. There's the Antiques in the Garden, and then there's the one in September, too. But it's just the meet and greet YouTubers. So.
Yeah, the one in September, all the YouTubers will have merchandise that they can sell. So hopefully by then we will have some.
Yes. We are in the process. It'll take a little while to get it all set up, but Head Family Farm, Jacqueline and Zach, they are going to be doing our website. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do the business and the farm in one website, because I really didn't want to do 2, but I don't know how it's going to work because of the name, because of the business is Crossing Your Path Creations, and then the farm is AnW Farm. So I don't know how we're going to do that yet. So we'll get all that figured out with Jacqueline when the time comes. So any other time, these dogs will just be laying down, not moving.
Keepers of the Old Ways I found them on Facebook. There's a lot of information on there about who's going to be there. Permaculture Pastures is going to be there, which is a guy that I've watched several times. I really like his channel.
Oh, well, maybe we'll get to go.
Looks like. Well.
Come here. Come here. Quit being a brat. This is my brat. Yeah, he's the brat.
But tickets, it's March 31st and April 1st. Hoss Tools is sponsoring it, and Budget Print Center. You can get tickets through Everbright, and tickets will be available day of the event. I was trying to kind of get a list of Hidden Oaks is going to be there. Kind of just scrolling through.
I think, is Dusty Goat going to be there too? I'm not sure.
I think I just found what I was looking for. Hill Farm. Crazy Lizzie's is going to be there. Congratulations, guys.
Andy, he still works. I'm sort of retired. That's what I say anyway. I can't work anymore. I was a paramedic for 17 years and I got hurt. So I'm pretty much here. I do a little small business, just enough to keep my brain busy. It's nothing major.
As if the farm wasn't enough.
Yeah. And then we both work. I'm home all the time. So I just sit out. They're my therapy. So I just sit out in the pasture with my animals all the time. So, but it would be great if we were both retired and could be here all the time. But no, he still works a lot. So, but he works for a good company too.
Damn
so,
puppy.
Yeah, he works for a really good company. So, he, I don't even really know what to explain what he does. So,
I do low voltage and telecommunications.
So
it's a whole host of things, but that's the easiest way to explain it.
Hey, stop.
That's right, Stephen. Dusty Goats is hosting it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
I thought so, but
I'm just gonna put you outside.
But we got to meet a lot of people. If the one in Milton, Florida.
Yes. Yeah, we got to meet a lot of people that we had watched them, but we had never met them. So we got to
Daniel and DJ Arms.
Yeah, they were there.
They were there. Stivers,
yes.
They were there. Port Ryan, yes.
I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure if it's Pork Ryan or what.
Yeah. Port Ryan. These people have, if you have any questions or anything like that, they have so much knowledge that they just openly share with you. It's amazing. Port Ryan, he does pigs.
Processes
pigs, grows pigs. He can tell you if you're thinking about pigs, watch his videos. He's amazing. He can tell you how to get started, what's the best way to start for your area, what kind of pigs that you would need for your particular setting. Or if you're looking for a specific type of meat, a leaner pork or a fattier pork, and he was just
very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I'm not processing pigs, so I wasn't. Andy is fine. But thank you. It was just a blessing in disguise. So, because I would probably still be running myself to death on an ambulance. But I was getting a little old to do that anyway. So this is much more enjoyable. But there are times that I miss it. I miss getting to help people, but it is what it is. So
that's right, Kate. Crazy Lizzie. Poppy, baby. Y'all see Poppy on the videos? Well, she's a daddy's dog.
Yeah, she loves her daddy. She
when it gets time for me to get home, she usually standing at the back door waiting on me.
She knows when I start cooking supper that it's time, and so she lays at the back door and watches until he gets home. So she came to us. We actually wasn't even looking for her. He had always made the joke about that he wanted a poodle because he wanted to be the one that goes, "Ooh, I have a poodle, a big poodle, not a little poodle." And one of the girls that grew up with our kids had one, and she was at the grandparents' house, and she wanted to get rid of her. So we went down there and fell in love with her immediately and brought her home. And
they told us she don't like men.
Yeah,
and she doesn't.
No, she only likes him.
But she is the most affectionate animal I have ever been around.
Would you stop?
Been around.
Yeah, she's a daddy's girl. So she's a bougie dog too. She loves her air conditioning and she loves her heat. So would you quit? I'm telling y'all, these dogs would be laid out in the kitchen floor sound asleep if we wasn't on here.
Mm-hmm.
But they just cannot. Rat, leave him alone. Bo's out of his cage, so he wants to mess with him. Stop, or I'm going to put you on the front porch. Sorry, guys. They're worse than kids.
Well, he's a puppy.
Yeah, he's only 13 weeks old. You see how big he is.
He's still a little guy. Well,
so
his brain's a little guy. He's big. He's getting to be big.
Yeah, and then this one is just
a brat.
He's a brat. We got him 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, and he had a liver shunt. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a liver shunt. I had never heard of it, And no, he's not related to Holly. Some friends, we have 2 different friends that run farms in our area, and each one raises great white Pyrenees. So we got a male from one, and we're getting a female from the other one. That way we can breed them.
We got him from the same people that we got
Abner
from. They raise sheep. They have Black Angus cattle
and
chickens,
Yorkshire pigs. I think. Is it Yorkshire? Big pigs. So, but yeah, Harley is. It's sort of, I don't know, I'm not sure what the liver shunt did to him, but it just sort of messed him up because he's a grumpy dog.
He's an old man for somebody that's only 5.
Yeah, but now he don't like the kids except for JC. JC is his buddy. So.
All right, Rhett.
See, I told y'all.
I like to have a calamity there.
But yeah, we definitely want to raise great white Pyrenees.
She wants to raise everything.
Well,
if it weren't for me, it would look like Noah's Ark here. I'm not kidding you. There would be giraffes with their heads stuck out the ceiling.
I don't really care for giraffes. But the more goats, the better, right? Yeah, the more goats, the better. Because the babies are just precious.
Yeah, but they grow up.
Yeah, we have some of those big white totes, the
IBC totes.
IBC totes, and that's what is their house. And so he was laughing at me today because I crawled up in there with them. Y'all hear him?
What are you groaning about?
Told y'all he's an old man.
So we used to have several Yorkies.
Yeah, we had 3 Yorkies at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen, that is my next purchase. Is a
no, it's not.
A mini Highland is what I want.
No.
I've been looking everywhere for one, and the ones that I find, they want $6,000-$7,000 for, and I'm not paying that.
Stephen, we only have an acre here, and which most of it is still. It was a pine thicket.
It's still a pine thicket.
We started a farm in a pine thicket. Real intelligent on our part.
But it works. It works for us.
It works me.
Well, go, old man. But well, it's coming down a little at a time. Years ago, probably 35 years ago, and I could be wrong about that. My grandfather had all the hardwood cut, and when he had all the hardwood cut, he had it replanted in pines. Stop.
Christopher says they have 1 acre also. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure if 100 acres wouldn't be less work.
Stop. Hush. But when they had it replanted, they did all pines. Well, nobody ever came in and thinned it out like it was supposed to be. So these pines that are 35 years old are the size of 10-year-old pines because there were so many of them.
And they're thick.
So that's our biggest problem. Now the goats and the sheep have cleaned it out. Like there's nothing under them, but there's just so many pine trees. And we were originally just going to leave them until we decided to put a barn and everything down there. So we now we're having to go in and cut, or we wouldn't have fenced it in until we cut everything.
All right, Rhett.
So
yeah, we're out of room. We did a garden last year that was 10 by 15 or something.
No, it was probably more 20 by 20. Maybe. But I mean, it was big enough for us. But this year I want a garden where I can and everything. And I want the grandkids to learn how to garden because really wasn't brought up like that, gardening and canning and all that. We're learning all this now. So we're learning as we go. I'm 19. Hush. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not 19.
But one 1 acre, it does work for us. And, we would love to have more room. And hopefully in the future, we're going to be able to purchase less land because around us is still family. So, and some of the family that owns it doesn't live around here. So we're hoping that they give us the opportunity to buy that land. So, because I don't ever see us moving anywhere else because we love where we live. So this was
we got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears invested.
Yes, and this is where I grew up. I'm the only grandkid that stayed here. Well, I actually lived further away and then moved back here. But I'm the only one. All the other grandkids live in different cities around us or different states. So, but it's just home to me. So I was like 23 years old and I asked my grandfather, can I buy an acre of land? He sold me an acre of land. So
on a hillside.
On a hill. It's on a hill. No doubt about it. But I was poor. I had enough to buy land and that was it. And me and my sister used his tractor because we wasn't married then. And me and my sister used my grandfather's tractor. And she would disc up the land and I rented a bobcat and we would take the dirt off. And that's how I leveled the spot for the house. So it's a flat top and it rolls off every which way. You can't drop a ball here.
You can.
Well, yeah, but you're going to chase it. Yeah. So building a barn's been a little too because there's no level spot to do it. So it's just going to be a pole barn on a hill. But we're going to do what we got to do. So that's just how it goes when you live on top of a hill. I mean, it's a hill too. So it's, I think it keeps, once you go past our house and you keep going up to the neighbors, it's uphill all the way. So, but go ahead.
Yeah, we've got, for y'all that y'all words hard.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all that don't know, we have sheep, we have goats, mini donkeys.
We need a female, a genie female.
Mini
genie. We need a mini genie. Poor Bo needs a girlfriend badly, or he's going to have to go to the vet because he's getting
half the man that he is right now.
Yeah, he is getting ornery. So, and he likes to bite. He didn't start that till recently. So I figure it's just he needs a girlfriend. So I'm going to eventually have him gelded, but I would like a baby off of him. So
tell him what kind of chickens we have because you're the only one that really knows.
Well, okay. I'm a chick. I love chickens. I have silkies. I have my favorite. Has always been a silky. I love silkies until I found the Polish. The Polish are my favorite. I have toe-bunt Polish. They're pretty hard to find. Not very many people have them, but I found 2 people that had them, so I bought a bunch from them. And then I bought eggs, and I just hatched a bunch of them, and I got, I think, 18 eggs in the incubator right now. So, but we have some Americanas. We've got tons of barnyard mixes. Those are my best layers. Somebody gave me one Rhode Island Red. I got a Buff Orpington. What else do we have? I got some black Astralorps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Amania Samanis, however you say that. I got some of them. I got some light Brahmas. The light Brahmas, I really like that breed too. They're one of my favorites. But I have lots of guineas. Lots and lots and lots of guineas.
We started out with several guineas and we were down to 3.
Yeah.
And they're pearl, which is the dark gray with the white specks.
No, they're the ones that are the gray and purple. They don't have white specks on it. Oh, you're talking about the little dots. Okay, I got you. Never mind. I'm sorry. My bad. I was thinking white spots like the pied.
No, spots. Polka dots.
Yeah, polka dots. There you go.
But out of that, we've got 6.
Gray.
The light gray?
Mm-hmm. Maybe 8. I'm not sure.
Who knows? I think every time I go out there, there's more chickens.
But no, because I really haven't hatched any until a couple of weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had 6 hatch.
You hatched some before that. Or did you buy chicks? There's a bunch in the brooder.
Oh, that's right. I did. No, I bought them, I think. I don't remember. I have a problem. I like to hatch chickens.
Her name is Wendy. Hi, Wendy.
I have a chicken problem.
She has a chicken problem. Oh, turkeys.
Yeah, we have turkeys too. And we finally heard one of them gobble. So we know that we have a male and a female. So
chicken math is a real thing.
Yeah, it really is. People laugh about it, but no. Somebody asked me the other day, said, how many chickens do you have? I said, probably close to 100 or a little over 100. I'm not positive.
And you really don't think there's that many. Okay, you walk out in the yard, you see chickens out there. I wouldn't say we have 100 chickens, but I'd say we have 100 birds. Because you walk outside and there's 4 or 5 guineas over here, and then there's 4 or 5 over here in a little peck, and then there's 3 over here, and then you look and there's 6 or 8 of the light Brahmas running around.
Well, I was outside earlier today, and all the guineas run together, and the little ones run with the big ones. And there's one little chicken, and it's a barnyard mix, and it's with all the guineas. Well, then here comes all the light Brahmas, and there's a bunch of them because I hatched them. No, I bought them. Yeah. So here they all come running, and there's one guinea with them.
Yeah, she calls me and says, "Hey, I found somebody that's got light Brahmas. I'm gonna go get 4."
I came home with 10.
Came home with 10.
Yeah. Oh, the baby is great, Brian. She is rotten already. You sit down and she jumps right in your lap. So she is good, and Mama is too. So if we'll go out and play with her, and when we come in, she cries when we come in because we still have her put in a kennel for right now till everybody gets used to her and everything. So, but they're doing good. And then we had 2 more babies born yesterday. Yeah. So 2 little blue-eyed dolings. So, but yeah, I have a chicken problem. I'll admit it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, you go outside and you don't think, oh, there's not 100 chickens here. And then you realize, oh, there's 15 quail over there, and here's 15 guineas over here, and there's 6 light Brahmas, and there's a bunch of barnyard things running around that are all kind of confused.
Yeah, and then I do have a lot of chicks in the brooders, and you don't hardly ever see them, so I always count them too. So,
yeah, you start counting them up, and you're like, okay, 10. There's 10 more, 20. There's 5 more, there's 25. There's 6 more, there's 31. Oh my gosh, there is 100 chicks running around here.
But I have a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
I can't keep them as fast as I gather them. I can sell them. I went to the people that does my nails wanted some eggs, so I went in there the other day and I took 6 dozen in. I could have sold 10 more dozen if I'd have had them. Everybody in there wanted eggs. Everybody. And somebody told me the other day, said, you're not charging enough for your fresh eggs. And I said, I'm not in this to get rich. I want people to be able to enjoy these fresh eggs because all of our chickens, except for the Polish, free range right now. The Silkies are fixing to go up, and the Samanis will go up. So I'll have eggs off of all of them too. And then the guineas, you can't coop them. You cannot. You just have to hunt eggs.
Andy, we have been. We really have been. If you would have told me 2 years ago that we would have chickens and everything that is going on right now, I would have laughed at you because You walked out our back door, and literally 30 feet from our back door, well, a little more than that, 50 feet from our back door, started a pine thicket that you could not walk through.
Yeah, you couldn't walk through it. And then you can see now on the video, if you watch the videos, you'll see how they've opened it up.
Between the sheep and the goats. Wow.
And it didn't take them long either. Didn't take them long at all to clean it out. So, Rhett, he keeps going under the table. So.
Chickens coming from next door. Hey, free eggs. You ain't got to feed them.
Yeah. His feed is getting outrageous.
Everything is outrageous. It still doesn't justify $7 a dozen eggs. Oh my. But
yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So. Oh, we've already been on an hour. Wow.
I know, right?
Time flies by, y'all.
And there's still people here.
I know, right?
We really appreciate that, guys.
Yes, yes. We like I said, we're just new at doing the live. Well, we're new at everything, but we're new at doing the live. So everybody's like, y'all need to do lives. You need to do live. So we're going to start trying to do every Thursday, which will be Talk Thursday.
Yeah.
So maybe we can figure out if he's not here, how we can get him in on it. So
they eat the goat feed. Yes, they do.
Yeah. Yes. It's
and we really like our guineas. Once you get used to them, you don't pay that much attention to them. At first, they are loud.
I don't even hear them most of the time. Like, I don't even, they don't bother me because being in the house, as many of them as there are, I don't hear them. So. Okay. Y'all see this rotten dog? She has
this is a daily.
She has to be in his lap.
And she weighs about 50 pounds.
Thank you. We appreciate it, Andy. And you have what time is it there? Just curious. Because it's like 8:00 here in Alabama.
Okay. Wow. That's enough. Oh, hey.
Poppy, quit. It's 10 a.m. on Friday. Oh, Friday awesome. Wow. I didn't realize y'all were that far ahead of us. So, but thank you. We appreciate having you. We enjoyed having you. I can't get my words out tonight. So
we appreciate all the subscribers. We love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are great people.
Yes. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here doing this.
No, absolutely.
So
I don't think we want to stay on a whole lot longer. We got
a couple of things we got to get done and everything. So, but start looking for us on Thursday evenings at about 7:00. We'll try to set a time completely, whether it be 6 or 7. It will probably be 7 because that works better once we get in and get everything done. And if he's working late, he's usually home by at least 7. So
yeah. We're going to try to be more drop videos on Monday morning, or videos will post Monday morning.
Yeah, usually I do Monday morning, or if I put a short video out on the weekend or something, I'll throw one in on Thursday. So just bear with us. We're trying to get up to 2 videos a week. I know that it's a lot of just seeing the animals, and I know that y'all want to see more. It's about to be time to start my seeds and all that. So y'all get to see that. But if you're like me, I just love the animals. I can just watch the animals because they're my babies. If you can't tell, my animals are pretty spoiled. So, but this next week, the next week you'll get to see all the babies. So
right. The next video will be the 3 new additions, and possibly more.
Yeah, because Olive is pregnant.
Olive is very close. She's miserable.
Yeah, her udder is pretty big, so she's going to deliver at any time, and her ligaments are loose. So I was thinking she would probably have them today. I hope she waits a few more days because it's supposed to be so cold tomorrow. in the morning and tomorrow. So I really wanted her to wait, hopefully, until the weekend that it warms up just a little bit for those babies to be born. So, but I've got probably, I don't know how much bedding in there. It's probably 6 or 7 inches of bedding to keep them warm. So
it's a whole bale of hay.
Yeah. So they're getting warm. And I was tempted to bring them all in, but I didn't want to make them sick by bringing them into warm and then putting them back out in the cold. So,
well, yesterday when I got home, I went down there to check on them and everything. Climbed in there to check on them because she was concerned that she had not seen them feed, hadn't seen them nurse.
Yeah.
And so I picked one of them up, and they were just as warm and toasty and had little fat bellies. And I said, they are getting fed. You do not have to worry about
every
that.
time I went down there, they were just curled up in the corner asleep, and I kept trying to get them to nurse, and undoubtedly they had already nursed. But I finally, and then most of the day, I've been out today, and they've been out nursing. So that's a good thing. So, but you'll get to see them, and they'll be pretty spoiled. Maybe this weekend I can do a live with the babies so you can see them jumping around and playing because they're already jumping. So you're breathing a little hard, sister.
All right, guys, we really enjoyed it. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us. And to be honest, this is just our life. This is what we do. If we didn't have it on YouTube, we would still be doing exactly what you see us doing on YouTube. Yeah, that's Brooke and Jason and Tracy and Jean really encouraged us to start a YouTube. Yes.
And she was like, "You're already doing it. Just video it."
Yeah, because I was really apprehensive about doing it because you open your life up to everybody. So I was not sure that was something that I was really wanting to do. But Tracy really encouraged us.
Yes, she did.
So
she's been a blessing to me.
She has been
a major blessing to me, and I don't think that she realizes how much of a blessing she has been to me.
And I really wish Gene was on the videos more because Gene is hilarious.
He is hilarious.
He is so funny.
He is. He calls us little root beers.
Crazy Lizzie asked if we're going to sell any silkies.
I've got some roos. I actually have 3 roos right now. I can send you some pictures of them. Bye, Andy. And one of them is solid white. One of them is white and brown, and the other one's like a tan color. But I do have a couple of roos.
Get down.
I lost 2 of my hens. They were older. And so I lost a couple of them. So I'm trying to rebuild my silky flock. So get me some more hens. And then I lost my little one that I had. So I do want to get a couple more.
Yes and no. We will be at some point, but right now we really don't have the stock to sell off many.
Yeah.
But we can put you in touch with somebody. They're local to us.
Yeah, they don't live 2 miles down the road from us that sells silkies, and it's hang on, I can't think of her farm name. Her name is Crystal.
They also
Sunset Hills Homestead.
They're on Facebook.
Yeah,
Lizzie.
And she has beautiful silkies.
Yes,
her silkies are gorgeous. And that's where we got our first silkies from her and 3W Ranch. But I don't think 3W Ranch does them anymore. So. All right, guys. He's got to get in the bed. He's got to get up early and go to work. So we love you guys.
Yeah.
We will see y'all next week on a live, and we'll have some videos out pretty soon for y'all. And remember that Jesus loves you. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. Yeah.